So the Anthem demo is kind of lame. I was able to get into the Anthem demo thanks to... Shut up! I was able to get into the Anthem demo thanks to a code my friend gave me, and I played a few hours of it. I like Destiny. Destiny's pretty fun. That kind of bullet sponge nature to me gets old pretty quickly, but that first like foray into the game is fun, and then customizing your character, looking at all the new guns, getting into all the new powers, that's fun for that good first playthrough. So with Anthem, I was excited for it. I wanted to play it, but I was hoping it would give me a little bit more. And with the demo, it's safe to say that I'm probably not gonna get this game. First off, it feels almost exactly like Destiny, but just a little bit more open with some flight mechanics thrown in there. It's the same exact mission structure. You go to this kind of hub world, you get yourself a mission, you go into the quest world. The quest world is a little bit more open, and there is a lot more kind of overlap between the worlds. But for the most part, it's the same mission structure. You know, go take this point, go help these people, go kill these monsters, that's it. Granted, it's just the demo, but that was the gist of the missions in there. If you're okay with that, if you like that kind of game style, you're really just in it for the customization, you're in it to just kind of have some gunplay with some friends, then you're probably going to enjoy this because it does feel good. Shooting and flying around and hovering and throwing your bombs, it feels good, but you're not equipped with a massive amount of abilities at your hands. You have 2 abilities plus a special ability plus a couple guns, and that's pretty much it. So what happens is you end up getting into the same routine. You see a group of enemies, you throw a grenade, then you throw your second grenade, and then you start shooting them, and then hopefully you build up enough power to get your special, and then you wipe them all out. And then another wave comes and you do it again, and another wave comes and you do it again. Some missions require you to kind of be a little bit more agile and kind of float around, but it's relatively easy, especially when you're matched with a few people who are pretty good at the game. You know, you can kind of just fly by these missions. There is some nice customization. You can customize your guy a little bit. You know, there's a lot of different paint options, there's gun customizations, and I'm assuming that's all going to be covered with microtransactions to get the best cosmetics. There's also loot that gets dropped in the world and in the demo, and I feel like this might just be the demo thing, but it feels like you're getting a lot of loot drops in the demo. So take that with a grain of salt. I wouldn't say that's indicative of the final game. Usually they do that with demos. You go in there, they'll give you a ton of loot drops, so it feels like, damn, when I get in this game, there's gonna be so much loot for me to get. But then in the real game drops, and then they kind of scale that back a little bit. They scale that lottery down a little bit, so you're not getting those rares all the time. You're getting those lower level green items. But the biggest thing I've had issues with is just the performance. I'm running this on a 1080 Ti. I'm running this on an older Skylake processor, 6700K. It's 32 gigs of RAM, and it keeps up, but it's a little bit hitchy. There's a little bit of frame drop there. I had to pull my graphics down without even recording. I had to pull them down to around high, medium high to run at a pretty good stable frame rate, and even then I'm still running into kind of hiccups here and there. There's weird glitches, and that's to be expected in a beta. I'm not too worried about the glitches, but the biggest issue are the frame drops that are within the gameplay, as well as like the game breaking stuff where I've had a couple matches just basically just die out, the game just closes out.
I think we've frozen. I think that's it.
And I think it has something to do with memory optimization. I have a lot of memory, yet it's still hammering my memory, and I think it's just overloading. There's just one battle where it seemed like there was just too much going on at once, and the game just kind of shit the bed.
Shit. What happened? No, are you kidding?
But overall, if you like looter shooters, if you like Destiny, get this game because it's pretty much another Destiny. The gameplay feels great. The flying is really, really nice. The flying it adds just a different level of combat to the system, and it just feels a little bit more immersive, a little bit more open. And I like that. I like that a lot about this game. Where Destiny was very boots on the ground, just jumping up and down, you know, just that same point of view every single time. This one, the camera pulls back a little bit. You can zoom in, zoom out, fly into battles, you know, drop in your grenades, drop in your sword, and then hop right back up, fly right out. And I think that's pretty cool. But it got old. I only played for a few hours and I was already like I'm just gonna go play Resident Evil 2. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this first impressions. Don't forget to follow me over on No Life Digital at Twitter and Instagram, and our website nolife.digital. And I'll catch y'all later. Peace.